The silence wasn't still. It was sticky, a suffocating presence that clung to the air in the forgotten logging camp, thick with the smell of pine and something else, something vaguely organic. It began when the logging stopped, a silent invitation that promised vast timber, but delivered only slow, horrifying consumption. Kai, a forest ranger, was investigating reports of unusual animal deaths near an abandoned logging camp deep in the remote wilderness. Locals spoke of unnatural quiet and a web that catches everything. He dismissed it as typical forest paranoia, until he felt it. The ground beneath his feet became unnaturally springy, soft, almost yielding. The air grew thick, humid, saturated with that unsettlingly sweet, cloying scent. He noticed the trees weren't just draped in cobwebs, they were entirely shrouded, covered in thick, glistening strands that pulsed with a faint, silvery light. He pushed deeper, drawn by a strange, almost hypnotic pull. The strands grew impossibly, thick, forming, suffocating, shimmering tunnels. Then he saw the massive, pulsating sacs nestled among the trees, vibrating with a low, rhythmic thrum, and from their surfaces a faint, shimmering mist rose, swirling with distorted, vague human forms. Kai realized the horrifying truth: the camp wasn't just overgrown. It was a predator, an ancient organic entity that fed on life, slowly absorbing anything that entered its embrace. The sweet smell was its breath, the thrum its digestion, and the mist, the trapped echoes of its victims, their essence slowly dissipating into the web. The thrum intensified, a hungry roar. The spectral forms in the mist writhed, their silent screams palpable. He felt a terrible, draining sensation, as if his own life force was being siphoned away, his movements growing sluggish, his skin tingling with unseen connections. With a desperate cry, Kai grabbed his heavy chainsaw. The web surged forward, sticky and strong, trying to entangle him. He revved the chainsaw, its roar tearing through the unnatural silence. He swung it wildly, hacking at the thick, pulsating strands, sending viscous sap and dried husks flying. He kept striking the web, recoiling, its forms dissipating. Finally, with a desperate heave, he sliced through a particularly large, throbbing central sac, its contents bursting forth with a sickening spray. Silence, a profound, aching silence filled the camp. The mist dissipated. The thrum ceased. The sweet smell vanished. The sticky webs began to wither, turning brittle. Kai fled the logging camp, never looking back. The web weaver is broken now, its deadly threads torn. But sometimes when you stumble upon an old abandoned logging trail, you might think you feel a faint, almost regretful vibration, a whisper from the hidden silk, waiting for its next catch. If a silence in the woods felt like a trap, would you dare to step into its embrace?